Hi guys, welcome. Today I want to do a review or a first impressions of this Fossil Sydney Satchel. Very famous purse on YouTube. Actually, I discovered this particular purse from seeing videos, I guess related videos to what I actually watch pop up, and I found this bag very interesting. So I went to fossil.com and learned that most of them are sold out. They only have, I guess they made it at one time and discontinued it, maybe brought it back slightly different, but all they had available as of right now, I should say, is the black, and I wanted the brown. So with that said, I looked at Macy's and Dillard's, and they either don't carry the Fossil Sydney or was sold out, but they did have a very similar one, which is the Fossil Rachel, which is also very popular, and that is the one that I was actually leaning toward, just based upon the fact that I like the interior better, and I like the hardware on the handles that actually maneuver towards where the straps could lay down, and just a few things. It also came with the Fossil key, which this one did not. I bought that separately. And there was something else that I liked better, but I don't remember what it is right now. And the one thing that I didn't like was it did not have feet. And the Sydney does have those cute little feet on the bottom. So, to make a long story short, I wanted to go to the Fossil outlet, which is like 10 minutes from where I live. And it finally opened yesterday, and I was able to go. And they had everything in their store was 70% off. So this bag retails for $178, and I purchased it for I believe $53.40, if I'm remembering correctly. And I think that's just an incredible deal. This bag, it is an outlet bag, and I have heard that there is a difference in leather quality from the outlet compared to the retail. I haven't noticed it personally. I went to Macy's and Dillard's and looked at the retail brand or version of the Fossil leather and the medium brown leather, and I personally do not see a difference. I felt the bags, I tried them on, and I can't see a distinguishable difference. Maybe that's just me, maybe I'm missing something, but anyway, at the outlet store, even with the Sydney, I mean, all leathers are just slightly different. They vary. There were a couple of them that were more pebbled, and this one was actually the smoothest one there. And I don't have the best lighting. When I had sunlight before, it has a really beautiful sheen to it. Now, is this the best of the best leather? No, it is not. This is good leather. It's decent, and it's definitely good for that price point. I mean, you can't compare this to like a Dooney Florentine bag or a Melissa Fry. One of these ones that have the full grain leather, those are obviously better leathers. But for $53, this is a really nice leather. It's really soft, and it has that nice sheen, and it has a very, very small grain. A couple of the others had a really more pebbled look, which is all about preference. I feel like it'll be very durable, very weather resistant as well. I don't have to worry about scratches as much with this bag as in full grain leathers, excuse me. You have to rub the scratches out pretty often, but you can rub them out with full grain. And some of these leathers that have a waxy finish, that's not an option. So anyway, let me go ahead and go over some of the details. It does have the two pulls, the leather pulls on the top with O-ring gold hardware, D-rings on the side, opposite sides for the crossbody strap, and it does have a nice deep pocket right here, which fits my iPhone 10 just perfectly. It sits perfectly flush. It does not stand up above the pocket. I do have a slender case on it, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure if one of the heftier Otter boxes would fit just as well. Oh, and I wanted to mention, this was, and I liked this so much on the Rachel that I went ahead and bought this. This was $28 with 70% off, so it was like $8 and something, and they will engrave them for free. I chose not to do that, but that is an option, and I could even take it back and have that done later if I would like. And they do that right in the outlet store. Okay, here's the crossbody strap. It has just the typical belt adjuster with the gold hardware. Pretty simple. And then the interior, this is what's so special about this bag that everyone raves about, is the way that this bag opens. And once I get the stuffing out, we'll be able to see that. Just throw that on the floor for now. Pick it up later. And you can see how nice and wide this bag opens up. This is a great bag and very popular among ladies who carry planners. I'm not one of those ladies. I do like planners, but I've just gotten to the point where I just use my phone for everything. And that's not always good because, I don't know, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it's better to write things down, I think. But anyway, let me show you what will fit inside this bag. Well, let's go over the details in the bag first. It does have this bronzy brown interior, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like it looks a little bit cheap on the inside, and I like the look of a Rachel better on the inside. It's just a different fabric. And it has the gussets on the sides, which allows you to open the bag really wide, but not lose your things falling out the side. The front wall has the 2 slip pockets, and that's basically it. It just has a really large depth there where you can fit lots of stuff in. And I feel like this bag will become pretty floppy. It's definitely a pretty soft leather. So let me put my stuff in so we can see what fits. I don't carry a ton of stuff, but I will put something extra in it just to give you an idea of what will fit. I actually thought about carrying this bag and using it on the days that I use my actual camera other than just my cell phone. I have a Sony Alpha mirrorless camera, and I'm thinking that would fit in here really easily. And it would be really nice to not have to carry 2 bags, a camera bag and a purse. Okay, so far I've got my Rough and Tumble cosmetic bag and my Parker Clay Mercado Square Zip wallet. Love that. Have a review for that also. And then I have my, I should have been telling you, I have my little Parker Clay small thin card case that I'm going to slip right there in the side pocket to make it really easy to access, because those are the cards I use most often. I have a comb, always carry that, and hand sanitizer, and then I have a disposable mask. Stick that in there because of the whole COVID-19 situation. And then I have this little perfume and hair body mist spray in, what says that? I mean, not that it, oh, Island Vanilla, obviously it's right there. Anyway, I bought this, but I don't love it, to be honest. It doesn't have the best smell and it doesn't last that long. And then I have hairspray, nasal spray, which I know is so bad for you. And let's see, I have some Alkaloids. Stick those over here, and some gum. And then I have a little tiny stick of deodorant. This is by Native Coconut and Vanilla, and I do highly recommend that. That smells really good. And then I have keys, which I'm thinking maybe those could go over here. This is not easy to do one-handed. I need to get a tripod. I know I do. And I have plans to start doing my videos just a little bit differently, and that does involve a tripod. So they should be a little bit more interesting, at least, to watch. So see, there's my bag. Those are the things that I carry. Those are my necessities, and I still have so much room. And look how I can open this up and just, I totally get the appeal for this bag now. It's great. It opens up so nice and wide. So we're gonna try one more thing here. This is my full-size iPad. It's in a OtterBox Defender case. So if you're familiar with those are not thin cases. They are heavy duty, big, and bulky, but they keep your iPad protected, especially when you have kids that want to use your iPad. So there we go. That actually fits in there, and look, it's not even stuffed in there. I mean, these things, yeah, could use a little organization, but yeah, it fits in there just fine. Let's see how it looks when it's zipped. And I'm gonna add also my Madewell hard sunglass case, and that will hopefully fit too. Ray-Bans that are aviator style, and that's a big case. So let's see, this might change the shape of the bag, and if it does, that's something that I don't like. Not a fan when the bag shape is all misshapen and just looks completely stuffed. So let's see. And these are not terribly hard to zip. It's just that I'm doing it one-handed. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I'm thinking it looks a little bit stuffed, but maybe it's because of placement. Yeah, doesn't look that bad, really. I mean, let me hold it up. Not bad. It really does. It keeps its shape pretty nicely. It's not like stuff sticking out and poking out everywhere. It doesn't look bad at all. So I think it's heavy, obviously, with all that in there, but wow, it really does hold a lot of stuff. I'm really impressed. And I will take a couple of photos and try to include them as well. That's one thing I want to change, is start adding in a couple of shots of how the bag looks on me, where it hits me at on the body. I'm 5'5", so I feel like that would be beneficial. I always appreciate when people take the time to do that. I love watching other videos of handbag reviews, so I just appreciate those things, and I need to start adding those in my videos as well. So let me know, guys, in the comments what you think. I'll show you the UPC number. I'm not sure if it's different than the retail UPC number, but this is the outlet one, and it's the medium brown. And for $54, I mean, who could resist? So let me know if you think there's a big difference between the outlet version of the leather and the retail. I'm not seeing it personally unless I'm missing something. And either way, I'm still satisfied for $54. I think it's a great handbag. So, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much.